Hello, Eddy County. From the North Rim to the state line, you're listening to KCCC 930 AM. I'm Hattie here in the Cavern City, and it's time for Midweek Matters, bringing you both the best upcoming events and interesting micro news from across our community. We'll start with what's happening around town and on campus, then give you the quick news that affects your daily life. Before we begin, a reminder, if you have events, community news, or spotlight requests to share, please submit them through our Contact Us form at kccc930am.com. According to the latest 7-day forecast issued by the National Weather Service, intense summer heat and high winds will be dominating the area this week. Expect our daytime highs to reach a scorching 102 degrees by the end of week, while overnight lows offer only mild relief, bottoming out at 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Per reporting from airnow.gov, the Regional Air Quality Index for Carlsbad is currently sitting at a score of 42, that keeps our atmosphere safely in the healthy green category, meaning it is safe for our field and outdoor industrial crews to proceed with normal operations. However, weather tracking from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration warns that wind speeds will remain highly active, blowing steadily out of the south-southwest between 15 to 25 miles per hour, with local gusts threatening to peak as high as 35 miles per hour. Because of these extreme winds and our critically low humidity for the week, the daily fire danger index is listed as extreme, meaning no open outdoor burning or uncontained campfires are permitted anywhere in Eddy County this week. Let's look at what's coming up in our community. Rev up your engines. According to updates from the Chamber of Commerce in Carlsbad, the Rumble on the Pecos Car Show kicks off this Friday, June 5th. Early registration begins at 5 p.m. at the Cavern Theater, located at 201 North Canyon Street, followed by a local cruise at 6 p.m. and a free 8 p.m. theater showing of American Graffiti for registrants and one guest. Food trucks will be stationed on site with free meals for all official participants. According to the event schedule on strideevents.com, the Rumble on the Pecos Car Show continues Saturday, June 6th, with registration and vehicle judging running between 8 and 3 p.m. at the beach parking lot at 302 South Canal Street. All vehicles must enter through the staging lanes to be judged, and the official specialty awards ceremony will start at 3 p.m. Saturday. You can register ahead of time online at strideevents.com. But still on Friday, per reporting from Eddy County CASA, their annual Project Playhouse kickoff gets underway this Friday, June 5th, from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Halagueno Arts Park, 114 South Halagueno Street. Come see custom-built playhouses engineered by talented local builders and purchase raffle tickets to support advocacy for children in foster care. According to CASA organizers, the Project Playhouse action heads up north on Saturday, June 6th for the Artesia kickoff, also running from 5 to 7 p.m. at 605 West Main Street. Looking at next week, according to the tournament schedule from Milton's Brewing, the Monday Night Dark League is meeting over at their tap room at 213 West Mermont Street on Monday, June 8th, running from 6 to 8 p.m., recurring every week. And a quick schedule reminder that the Artesia City Council will be meeting on Tuesday, June 9th at 5 p.m. at 511 West Texas Avenue. Looking further ahead, per updates from Carlsbad Main Street and New Mexico Magazine, CavernFest is officially back on Friday, June 12th and Saturday, June 13th. This major annual festival is moving this year to Lake Carlsbad Beach Park, offering 2 days of free admission, live music, local vendors, and family attractions. Country star RaeLynn headlines Friday night along with sets by Slade Coulter and Zach Wilkerson. On Saturday, country music sensation Easton Corbin takes the main stage following sets by Gannon Freeman and Zaki Sukarno. Runners can sign up for the CavernFest 5K online right now at CavernFest.com. Also next week, according to promotional notices from Kenny's Comics, their pop-up store returns to the Stevens Inn on Saturday, June 13th, running from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring comic books, toys, and collectibles. Admission is $1 for adults, and kids 12 and under are free. On Sunday, June 14th, according to the public notice from the Thomas Jefferson chapter of the Daughters of American Revolution, the community is invited to gather on the Eddy County Courthouse lawn at 10 a.m. to learn about flag etiquette and drop off old flags that need to be retired and celebrate Flag Day. Finally, as noted on the library's community calendar, the Brews and Books Book Club will meet on Wednesday, June 17th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Milton's Brewing to discuss the fantasy novel Last Blood Carver by Vanessa Lee, or Lay, spelled L-E. And let's look at what's happening actually at the local libraries. In Artesia, according to program details, the 2026 summer reading program is also underway there through July 17th. Their free weekly summer lineup includes a Mother Goose program for infants up to age 2, toddler time movement activities for ages 1 to 5, hands-on STEM and STEAM activities every Thursday for ages 6 to 12, Teen Tuesdays for grades 7 through 12, and community crafting circles with Yarn United and the Artesia Stitchers. Check their Facebook for full details. Carlsbad Public Library. Per announcements, the Unearth a Story Summer Reading Program is live for all ages through July 31st. Young readers can log their hours in 15-minute increments, while adults track by the item on readsquare.com or stop by the library to track your progress and pick up a new book. Recurring Carlsbad Library events include Game On Family Game Hour every Monday from 4 to 5, Read and Splash at the Water Park every Tuesday from 10 to 11 for ages 5 and under, and Lego Time every Wednesday from 4 to 5. You can also catch the Crafty Gazebo sessions down by the beach swimming area every Wednesday at 11 a.m. alongside the public school summer food distribution. According to the library's special event schedule, upcoming programs include Baby Time at 10 a.m. on Thursday, June 11th, a special performance by ventriloquist Megan Casey, presenting Sketchosaurus Rex on Thursday, June 11th at 5 p.m., and a fire department story time and stuffy sleepover on Friday, June 12th, beginning at 4 p.m. The next morning, Saturday, June 13th, the library hosts its free caffeine and cultivation seed swap from 9 to 11 p.m. But remember, seeds are always available. Ask at the information desk. Moving over to Southeast New Mexico College, there are major paths open for your higher education journey. If you or someone you know is looking to earn an associate's degree, secure a specialized technical certificate, or build a foundation to transfer to a four-year university, now is the perfect time to get the ball rolling. Academic registration for both the summer and fall semesters is officially open right now. So head over to semc.edu to explore your options and lock in your class schedule. On the community education and workforce training sides, summer catalogs are out for both. Also available through the website, semc.edu. Go to the quick links to the workforce training or community education pages to find their catalogs and register for classes today. Now it's time for Eddy County Quickies Micro News. Per reporting from KRQE News 13 and the New Mexico Center on Law and Poverty regarding statewide assistance, nearly 30,000 New Mexicans may still qualify for financial debt forgiveness or overpayment refunds tied to the Duran versus New Mexico Department of Workforce Solutions lawsuit settlement, with the application window remaining open through February 21st, 2027. Some people aren't able to be reached about this because their contact information has not been updated in their unemployment account. Please update yours today. According to the seasonal weather projections issued by the National Weather Service Albuquerque Bureau, the official New Mexico monsoon season is scheduled to begin on June 15th and run through September 30th, with initial models forecasting a wet start to the weather patterns across the state this June. I find that pretty funny since it started last night. I hope everybody is okay. And do note that the new floodgates are closed all around Radio Boulevard. Moving down to the Permian Basin, according to the infrastructure tracking published by Hart Energy, Houston-based Summit Midstream Corporation has finalized a new 10-year agreement to connect its Double E natural gas pipeline with an operational processing facility right here in Eddy County, with the connection lateral projected to begin service in the first quarter of 2027. Turning to our local election totals, we now have the complete unofficial counts for our local winners. In the statewide races, local Republican ballots heavily favored gubernatorial candidate Doug W. Turner, who brought in 3,004 votes. While on the Democratic side of the ticket, local voters favored Deb Haaland, who led the county with 1,288 votes. According to those same unofficial returns, for our local contested seats, incumbent Rhonda E. Hatch secured the Republican primary victory for county assessor with a final local count of 2,984 votes. On the Democratic side of the ticket, Gemma L. Ferguson ran unopposed in her primary and secured the Democratic nomination for county assessor with 1,512 votes to advance to the general election ballot. In the race for county commissioner for District 1, Henry T. Castaneda cinched the Republican victory by bringing in 391 votes. For probate judge, incumbent John M. Caraway ran unopposed in the Republican Party and secured his nomination victory by pulling in 4,048 local votes across the county. Per the final county data sheet, our other unopposed Republican incumbents also secured their primary victories, with incumbent James William Bowen III pulling in 933 votes for County Commissioner District 4, and incumbent Kara A. Cook receiving 4,092 votes for County Clerk. All counts will remain unofficial until finalized by the canvassing board later this week, as the process was detailed in our recent community forum interview with County Clerk Kara Cook. And finally, right here in our neighborhood, according to an environmental enforcement notice from the New Mexico Environment Department, the public comment period regarding proposed modification to WIP's operating permit will officially close on Monday, June 22nd at 5 p.m. Let your voice be heard now. It's time for our local spotlight, and this month we're doing something a little different. Last Friday, KCCC was on the ground at the Halagueno Arts Park for the launch of the Carlsbad Public Library's 2026 Summer Reading Challenge, Unearth a Story. The program runs through July 31st and is open to readers of all ages. Young readers track by the 15-minute read, while adults track by the item. I was there collecting and airing voices from the community, young readers and old adult readers alike, and I want you to hear directly from them. I'm Hattie Quinn, and I am live at the Halagueno Arts Park in downtown Carlsbad attending Unearth a Story, the Carlsbad Public Library's summer reading program. And I want to tell you, I found out something cool. Adults can participate too. But I also have a young reader here with me right now. His name is Ian.
My hair keeps getting in my eye.
I'm sorry, it is windy out today.
Too windy.
Keep that in mind if you're coming down to the Arts Park to get your book.
Bring your umbrella.
For the sun and the wind?
The wind.
Yeah, it might help. So when you go up to the desk, you fill out a slip of paper to sign up for the children's reading program or the adults reading program. And there will be prizes based on the amount of reading you do, which is pretty cool. So I don't know exactly how the kids reading program works yet. Did you get any paperwork on that?
Mm-mm.
All right, so we'll get more information on that when the librarian comes around. We'll ask her about that. But, young Ian, what book did you pick up?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Cabin Fever, I believe.
Yes, it was Cabin Fever, that's right. And that's a very exciting book to start off the reading program with. Have you read many of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books?
No, I have this friend, he goes to a Boys and Girls Club, and so do I. And back then we used to take turns reading two full pages of a book, of this Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. I forgot what it was called though, sadly.
Yeah.
But I think it was it was red on the outside.
Okay, the one with the red cover is the one you started with. All right, and you've only been at the Boys and Girls Club for this last year, so it's within the last year that you started reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was been like okay, so
We don't have to do a lot of math. That causes silence on the radio. So adults also get a free book as part of the reading program. I just want to point that out. I chose for our home library Churchill's History of the English-Speaking Peoples, arranged for Volume 1 by Henry Steele Commager. And so this will be really cool to have. It starts with the rise of England, which I'm not as familiar with as some, being born in America, and my history class is focusing on the United States. But I think it'll be cool to check out. So everybody come on down.
I'm going to be on the radio.
That's right, you are. I'm Hattie Quinn, and I'm here with KCCC 9:30 a.m. and the Southeast New Mexico Community Journalism Program. And I am here with
Silas and Ozzy.
Awesome, Silas and Ozzy. And what do you find yourself at the library for today?
For reading high-level books.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to read this summer.
I love that. So you're participating in the summer reading program?
Yes. Ma'am.
And did you get a free book?
Yes.
Okay, what'd you get?
I wanted to get an adult book, but my dad wouldn't let me, so I got a kid book.
Yeah? What title?
Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Nice. Nice. He got one of those too. And what did you get, Silas?
I got the Seaford.
I'm sorry?
The Seaford.
The Seafort.
No.
Ooh. No?
Let me say it right.
Okay.
The Seaford.
Thief.
Thief.
Nice. Okay. I got it that time. Awesome. Do you like to read?
Yes.
And do you know how the reading program works for kids?
No, I've never been in it. Not really.
All right. I know you have to track your reading over the summer, but I'm pretty sure there's prizes.
Really?
Yeah, the more you read, the more you win.
I'm just in here to read. Then,
That's cool,
I guess
too.
I'm going to get a lot of prizes.
Yeah, like if you're a good reader, you're guaranteed to get good prizes.
Yeah, I can
think.
read a big chapter book, like 60 chapters, in like 40 minutes.
No way.
I can.
That's amazing. You should probably slow down and try to take in the information, though. Savor the story.
That's what I do. I like savoring the story. I do.
Yeah? Okay, that's good. That's good. And then, how many books do you think you'll read over the summer?
I think I'm going to read about 20.
Yeah?
I think 25. I think more than 50.
Whoa.
Really?
I love that. So you come back and talk to me in July when this is all up and tell me how many you did?
Yes.
I think that'd be really cool.
We'll try.
All right, the last day is July 31st. So I'll arrange with Miss Sarah, our librarian, to be here so that we can cover the big end of the event and see how everybody did. That should be fun, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything you would like to tell people about reading?
Only read, and if you want to read, we can read any book.
That's right.
You're gonna always want to read because if you don't read, you're gonna lose the knowledge of knowing how to read very well.
Oh.
And if you don't read for a very long time, you're gonna lose the knowledge of how to read, and you need to read to live.
It's true. Like all these signs we have to be able to read, manuals on how to do stuff.
Imagine you couldn't read a stop sign.
Right? I know. And like, there's so much being communicated in writing all the time. You really want to be able to pick that up. Sometimes there's more information, like you're at a lecture, but then there's slides, and the slides have more information than the lecture does for those who have the time to read it, you know, put forth a little extra effort. Oh, look, Eddie's here from Southeast New Mexico College. All right, Silas and Ozzy, thank you so much for stopping by the table. We are out of time, so I'm going to cut it here, but thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Hattie Quinn. It's the end of the summer reading program launch here at Halagueno Arts Park in downtown Carlsbad. And I am here at the table with...
I'm Joe.
And?
I'm Tony.
And Tony. And we're here celebrating books. And why aren't you here celebrating books? So, Tony, did you get a good book today?
Yes, I did. I got the History of Art in Japan.
Oh.
Hardback.
Nice.
Collector's edition for free.
For free. That's right. The books going out today are free, ladies and gentlemen, and people of all stripes. All right. And Joe, what did you get?
I got a book called Shoot or Don't Shoot. I like mystery books. I like murder mysteries.
Oh, I have a mystery for you.
Yeah, I like soft murder mysteries. Like, one of my favorite authors is Lillian Johnson or Jackson. And
She the one that does the cat series?
the Cat Who series.
The Cat Who series. It's so
And
cool.
I have read it, and I actually have Siamese cats, and I've named them Coco and Yum Yum from the book series. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. So, a funny thing happened with the Library Brews and Books book club last month. They assigned a book called Library of the Dead. And I forgot who wrote it. And I went to Audible to get the book. And I downloaded The Library of the Dead by Glenn Cooper, which was not the library's reading book for the book club that month. But I read this great mystery that... it's like a procedural a little bit because it's a mystery being solved by cops, not like a cozy. But it's fascinating because there's like this conspiracy and like Area 51 comes into it, and yet it's like just like a really fun mystery at the same point, which was really surprising. So, but then I did also read the young adult fantasy book Library of the Dead by T.L. Hoochu, which was the selection for the month, and that was really cool too. Excellent. And what are you reading right now, Tony?
I'm reading Leviathan, a Warhammer book.
Nice.
I'm reading The Mountains of New Mexico, a geology book.
Uh-huh.
I'm reading a book of, I guess, poems or writing. And
Yeah, I knew there'd be more than one. I am actually reading other books too, besides the upcoming library book club book that I can't remember the title of right now. I'm so sorry. I'll look it up. It'll be on Midweek Matters, I promise. And I'm also reading project management for the unofficial project manager for work, which is pretty interesting. And I think it's important to have multiple books going. That way, if one is not appealing to me in the moment, I can read another one.
Right. It takes me a while to get into a book, but once I get into it, I really enjoy it. Like, I'm an avid reader of Tony Hillerman. I like his books. They're all based here in New Mexico and mostly on the Navajo reservation. So they're murder mysteries on the Navajo reservation. He is now passed on, but his daughter, Ann Hillerman, she has picked up where he left off. And so she is now writing the series of the books.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
The guy, Brian Herbert did that. He picked up Dune books from his father after Frank Herbert passed.
Oh, okay.
He writes books based in the Dune universe, which is pretty cool. And somebody else's family is doing that, but I can't remember it right now. But I think it's really cool if you have this giant invested universe that, you know, your family can continue to write on it. I think that's really great. All right. So as we close out the event, what are our final thoughts on reading?
read often.
Yeah. Read often. Enjoy yourself. Get away. Get off of the electronics.
Absolutely. And remember, everybody, that during the summer, you get to choose the books you read, unlike the school year. So definitely take advantage of participation in the reading program. You can win prizes for reading books you want to read. Ian, Silas, Ozzy, Tony, and Joe, thank you. That's what Unearth a Story sounds like in Carlsbad. The program is free, it's open to all ages, and it runs through July 31st. Sign up at the Carlsbad Public Library at 101 South Halegueno Street if you're near Carlsbad. Sign up at the Artesia Public Library on West Quay Street if you're near Artesia. Or track your reading online at readsquare.com. We're proud of all the readers here in Eddy County. That's your Midweek Matters for today from Carlsbad, the seat of Eddy County. Thank you for listening in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hope, Loving, and all the areas in between, out in the fields and on the road. If you have an event or news item you'd like us to share, please contact us using our Contact Us form at kccc930am.com. This show is produced in partnership with Southeast New Mexico College Workforce and Community Education.